All right, bro. What kind of cut you trying to do today?
Taper.
Taper?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just line me up, taper the beard.
Okay. Anything off the top?
Shape it. You can shape it though.
Shape it. You get enhancements?
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. As you can see, my client has very, very curly hair. A looser texture, curly hair. So, in order to trim it, of course, we're gonna have to saturate his hair. I'm gonna section it off. I hope you guys are enjoying the consistent content. So yeah, I'm gonna basically section it off at his recession points. Just pretty much just gonna trim the ends. Yeah. So I'm pulling it with my fingers and then just trimming the ends, making sure it's all even. Some parts are gonna be obviously uneven. It's you kind of do cut it layered because I kind of wanted to connect to the taper. He didn't really want it disconnected. That was his thing. An important thing that I've seen on Instagram, I truly forget what barber said it, but you gotta still be consulting with your client throughout the haircut. The consultation isn't just in the beginning. It's all the way till the end of the haircut, honestly. So we were just talking, and I was like, yeah, you cool. Do you want it to hang over? He was like, nah, I want it, to kind of flow up. I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna have to take some length off, just a little bit, to get that look. And he was cool with it, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna bring it around to the other side. And now we're gonna connect it to the top. We didn't trim the top as much because it's a little thinner than what it is on the sides, but we're gonna start our taper. And I know it looks messy. I usually do like doing my work nice and neat, but our haircuts like this, sometimes it can get a little, unconventional, but as long as the end result is nice, I don't really think it matters. I'm gonna give him a high taper, but we're gonna compress it, keep it pretty low. Now I'm gonna section it off and do some more scissor work, because like I said, he didn't want it to really hang right over. He wanted it to kind of flow up. I'm gonna go ahead and line around the ear just to kind of create the base of the haircut that I'm looking for. Sometimes it's good to just piece certain parts of the haircut together while you're in that area, just so you can have a better look at what you're going for. Same thing for this side. And we're making sure we're fading in his beard. Now for the back, I'm gonna clip over comb it a little bit and then go ahead and scoop out with a very high guard. I believe this is my 5 guard or my 4. Now to me, the back is always usually the hardest part to blend. You got the occipital bone, and then his hair grows denser in the back. Not to mention all the different growth patterns on his taper area in the back. So I knew I was going to take the taper up a little higher, just back here. I appreciate all the feedback on all the videos. I got a little bit of negative feedback on the last one, not about the haircut, but about some comments I made, and I respect it. I welcome it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to mine. Yeah, I respect everyone's opinion. So we're gonna line up around his ear. And I try and really section that part like as minimal as possible. I try and be a minimalist when it comes to that. You wanna preserve a lot of hair around the ear, but you still have to take some off just to make that crispy line around it. Some clients want it, some don't. Most do want it. And as you can see, his hairline's a little thin. That was what he warned me as soon as he sat down in the chair. We're just gonna trim the darker parts a little bit. The goal isn't to make it look full. It's not. The goal is to make it look as crispy as we can, without pushing it back and without making it even more thin. So we're just gonna pretty much line it up in its natural state, exactly where it's at. And I like that he's rocking a longer look. It definitely looks better. It kind of distracts from the hairline, which is dope. A lot of people can't do this, like, because usually when the hairline's receding, sometimes their hair is also thinning, but he can. He's just thinning in the front, that's it. So we're gonna spray some enhancements in those light areas. We're not gonna go too heavy. Again, we don't want it to make it look like he has hair there, but actually, yeah, we are. But you guys know what I mean. We're not trying to make it look like he's not receding. We're just trying to take attention away from it, basically. We're gonna line up his beard a little bit. I like using my sabers just because I have these set very sensitively. All my other trimmers, they will bite on the face, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them. He was a dope client. Shout out to this guy. Like he was silent. I get a lot of silent clients. I don't mind clients who talk or whatever, but he just wanted his work. Like told me he's been watching me for a while. I was like, let's get it, bro. Come on. I'm gonna finish him off with the razor, stretching that skin. Shout out Easy Blade. My promo code was on the screen, the 4th Ken. And I'm gonna use that diffuser. I put a little bit of curly product in there. He was satisfied with the end result. I think it came out dope. This is how he came in. This is the before. And this the after. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.